Swear your love is ecstasy. Get high when you're next to me. I'm in the clouds. Your touch is my remedy. Lose all of my sanity. I love the sound when you tell me I'm the only one. Way you got me feeling makes me come undone. Baby, you make it look easy. At the top, but you can meet me. Rise and shining like the sun. You're the coffee in my cup. Couldn't ever get enough of your love. Taking me up. Oh, don't you hesitate. Need you every day. Get lost in you, you're my hideaway. Keeping me awake. Know you love the taste. I could do forever in your arms. I swear I'm losing all my senses. You fit like the sky fit into heaven. Want you every way. Need you every day. Baby, don't you hesitate, hesitate. Tied like a shooting star. Boy, you're like a work of art. Say that you're mine. You know you got all my heart. Follow you wherever you are. I'm by your side. Rise and shine.
Hey, welcome. You already know it's your boy JD. Thank you guys so much for coming through tonight. I'll be going with an overview of the CP1.3 candidate, and yeah, tonight I'm sorry guys for a lot of people that usually come in around 10 p.m. But maybe later on you'll be able to watch this on the video on demand. Please remember that my videos are not for financial advice. I am not a financial advisor, and neither do I pretend to be. All of this is always for educational purposes only. So looking at the chart today, we've been steadily, consolidating at the 8 and 9 mark over here, and it's just been great, just seeing that these type of motion and consolidation. This shows very, very strong support, and from here on, you already know we're going upwards. So when projects are, as you know, very founded and very strong based, and our community is so supportive of one another, we know our end goal. And this is a HODL token, and you HODL for a wonderful future. So going forward, I am just so happy to see this new website, because not one is it only my favorite color, purple, but it is so pleasing to see, and then finally we have Color Quest right in the center. I love it. So let me refresh real quick here. Okay, so same thing, buy on Shiba Swap. Click this button right here. You can go ahead and purchase the token. Color Quest Metaverse, it is coming up so nicely, and there are so many new things to talk about tonight. That is on our candidate CP1.3 regarding the metaverse. Community makes this token. Us as a community, Color Crew, and this beautiful site right here. So this picture is so nice, because this feels like it could be part of the game. You see the little Sparky right up at the mountain. Is great. I like that image there as well. Looking over. The roadmap has just been wonderful. Like, all of these things are just being completed just so fast. Remember, this project was picked up by Morpheus, and in only such a short amount of time, there's so many things that has been accomplished, and more things to come. Is just, I mean, every single time I come in here, and it's breathtaking to look, at these, roadmap faces. And they just look like, it feels like nothing, like we're just gonna complete this breezing through them. We have such a strong community, and so many people are just, so anxious as myself to be able to, be part of the new Color Quest and the metaverse itself. So going forward on our documentation, so remember guys, on top here you have our socials, Discord, Twitter. You guys can also see the charts, the Ether scan. We're both on CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap. The documentation, and also the DAO, which is the governance entry where most likely soon, once we vote on the CP1. Oh, it is pending. It's pending actually. I didn't even catch that. Okay, so it's right here pending. Yeah, so there's gonna be most likely some type of poll or vote, and it's gonna go into motion, and then we'll be able to vote here once that process is forward. So great stuff. Okay, so it's pending and it's there. All right, guys. So if you guys come to the docs.colortoken.com, you can go ahead and open this slot right here for the community papers, and there is community paper 1.3, and it states that this is a candidate, so it's not been fully vetted yet, and that's gonna take place with our governance, as we are a community governance ran token with a working DAO. We're gonna have to vote obviously there. Going into the paper, we're gonna open the PDF, and we're gonna go down. So some of these things obviously as the same CP 1.2 and CP 1.1, etc. Some of these things we've already been through before, so I am going to be going down to where there's some of the changes. As for the objective, this part has changed, as the objective of Color CP version 1.3 is to build on the mission and vision of self-governance, and to release more details about Color Quest and Color Quest Academy. This is a really big, beautiful, new information that we just got, and just took us by surprise. The Academy part of Color Quest is something that I really want to take, part of, to be able to have, cadets, and being able basically to rent out your NFTs to a cadet, and you guys can distribute the play to earn mechanics inside of Color Quest, and you guys can share the earnings as you wish. It's all at your discretion with yourself as as the academy manager and your cadet. So that's just great. That's more passive income, and also giving opportunities to those that cannot afford the Sparkies to be able to take place inside of the Color Quest metaverse and play with someone who has excess NFTs, and instead of them sitting there, you can do something good with them and rent them to a cadet, so they can actually play to earn, and you both will be making passive income. Color Quest tokenomics, which is the dog tag and the Genesis mechanism gem. Once adopted by the community via public vote, the Color crew may have discussions via official Discord server to see if the community has enough members with the same interest to move an idea forward for a formal vote. And that's what we were just talking about. So there's going to be a formal vote here. So there's going to be an initial vote in the Discord. So hey PayPal, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming. So as I was saying, we're first gonna have the community voting, and then the official vote here using our DAO mechanism. By you being a hodler of Color and having over 100 billion Color, you're gonna be able to cast your vote to move this community paper forward. Moving along here, we're gonna go to the next section, which was also updated. Let's go down. There's a lot of good stuff that were updated. Many things. I still the chart still for the organizational chart, I believe this is still being worked on, which is also great. A lot of information on that, also on the DAO. This just, all of this community paper, this, I remember I at least had about 2 hours just reading through all of this. It is very extensive and very important information. So we always say, please do your due diligence. Go over here into the documentation and read. As for any investment, of course, you want to be knowledgeable about what information is in here and what it holds. So you want to go ahead and always go out on your own and just read and make sure of what you're getting into. this token and this community, the token is just a token as it states, right? But this community and what Morpheus, has been helping into transforming what we're doing, and every single day, so much people hard at work, for the people and for the community. It's the best interest into everything that we're doing, and by seeing all of the movements that are being taken and all the steps, this to me is like one of the most wonderful projects that I could have stumbled upon. Just very glad that I found it early on, and I was able to invest, and this is why, every day, I just pour my heart out to learn the best, to always educate and to show the people what this is transforming into, because there's updates, and just everyone is so helpful. Even to myself, I'm just a community member, just learning and partaking, and doing the best that I can. And everybody is welcome to, just take heed and be active and be a part of it. You as even as a new investor, if you feel like you want to contribute your time, all of us are volunteering our time. None of us, gets paid. We're just volunteering and just moving all of these actions forward as best as possible, and just doing our part. So staking and farming, you guys know we are partnered with Goji Crypto platform. So the Goji Crypto platform, Cyril said today in our chat that it's going to be at some time in December, guys. So that is exciting. And as you guys know, we're also gonna have an NFT marketplace for the Sparky. So those are the NFTs that are going to be randomly generating attributes, and what they're going to be used, the canine for the metaverse. So you're going to want to have, 3 Sparkies to start gameplay, as far as I know. Right here, it also shows the dog collar incentive into the dog tag, our new governance token that is upcoming. So one-time distribution for governance token is called tag. Tag will become collar's oversight governance token via the collar DAO. So the tag won't go into effect. Right here it says 30 days post deployment, but I think I read in another section that it said 60 days. But maybe it was changed. I need to clarify with. But I remember reading it was 60 days at one point, and then now right here I see this at 30 days. I'm not sure if maybe the 60 days was a typo or the 30 days, but we're gonna continue reading. So these are the tokenomics for tag. Aside of that, tag was also really important. If we go back here, and we go to the tokenomics of tag, you guys, right here on the bottom, you can read the audit report. You know what the audit report is from on both of our latest tokens that have been minted from Certec, guys. So you can go ahead and follow that up and read up on the audit. We got audited, so 2 audits for one for tag and one for the latest token, which is gem. So tag, as you guys know, as I said, is going to be the reward and governance token to collar. So when you are staking in Goji Crypto collar, the reward token for doing that is going to be tag, and this is going to be our governance token. And then for gem, this is going to be the collar quest reward token. So as a play to earn incentive, this is the token you're going to receive in game. Collar Quest does not sell gem to players directly, and Collar Quest does not provide liquidity for gem. Okay, here you can see the tokenomics and its allocations and what it does. And going back, as I just said, gem also has its audit report from none other than also Certec. So we have 2 audits, guys, for tag and for gem, which is also very good, and it feels great, right, to have audit, and specifically from Certec, right? Very respectable company. So going forward into where we were, so right here on the CP1.3, moving down, as you guys know, staking and farming for collar and tag, you're gonna be receiving rewards as well. And let's see here. So right here is where I saw, so here's where I saw dog collar and dog tag will hold a liquidity event, right? And on the Goji platform, 60 days after completion of liquidity event, tag will replace collar, right? So here it says 60 days, and then if we go to the other section is where it said 30, right? Let's see, let me find it here real quickly. So right here, so tag will not go into effect as a governance token until 30 days post deployment, right? And then, you know, on the other section it said after 60 days. So right here, so it won't go in effect after 60 days. So I'm gonna just have to send that. I'll speak with Morpheus about this little part, but that's pretty much it. Just the days that to just clarify which one it is, 30 or 60. Hey, Miguel Diaz, what's going on? Thank you for coming through. And so yeah, I mean, right here it shows you as well. There's gonna be much more tokenomics and explanation on 1.4. Thank you, I appreciate it, guys. Of course, no, we gotta spread the word, because once we get collar quests and we get all these things going, you know, people are gonna want to say like, oh, so where was all this information? They can always return to the videos and kind of read upon how much the things were changed from the initial, you know, review and all of the community papers that have come out. I'm also gonna do a much better in-depth review of the CP 1.3 once we get everything, you know, in place and it gets adopted. I'm sure some of these little things will change, and I'm gonna do another deeper dive on CP 1.3. So right here it also says, you know, whenever it replaces the collar as a voting token, so tag will be the DAO that would be installed as the voting token that's gonna govern, you know, basically our ecosystem. So it's collar, tag, and collar quest, and as you guys know, the new reward token for playing collar quest is going to be gem. So that is exciting to see that you're going to be using the 3 tokens with specific utilities. So going forward, tag tokenomics core believe that are shown in good faith but are subject to change pending on the release of the community paper 1.4. So just as I stated before, right, all these little things you know, can change, because, you know, these community papers is also part as a community. So what we would like to happen, or what we'd like to be put forward as information, could change, because this is a community token. So the community, you know, is the one that are going to vote and finalize on what's going to be exactly happening with all of these things, especially, you know, the treasury, things like that. We have a voice, and that's very nice, you know, that the community, you know, has a voice specifically into something so big that, you know, you're investing your money, is your hard-earned money, and then you also have the ability to drive which way or which paths, you know, we can go together as a community. And when the Goji crypto comes out and there's going to be staking and farming, not only can you just get your liquidity event rewards, but you're going to be able to get 2 times the rewards by following this right here. And there's going to be more to come. So all of these things, you know, are probably later on in the future. Once it comes out, you know that I'm going to be taking place into all of these, the liquidity events and the reward section. So I'll be also giving a little bit of insight of what I will be doing personally. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't do this for financial advice, but I will be showing you guys how I would be allocating some of my funds in there, so you guys can kind of have an idea on what to do and how to do that. Also, I was hoping that we were gonna see the 3 times dog tag rewards, but no. Morpheus did not add it in 1.3, so I guess I'm gonna have to wait for CP 1.4, hopefully. And if Morpheus is watching, I mean, come on. I was really hoping this came out on 1.3, but hey, it's for the best. So, this is gonna be for the diamond hands. Remember, hodlers, you're gonna like really want to pay attention on how to get 3 times the rewards. I know I am going to go full in trying to get 3 times the reward for sure. So going down here, this is the new token gem, so I have to express this one fully. The Genesis Mechanism gem is an ERC20 token. Like real world pets, Sparkies can be bred to create new offspring to avoid hyperinflation. Of Sparkies, there is going to be a maximum of times before Sparkies become sterile, pretty much, right? So both tag and gem will be required to breed a Sparky. I'm going to go to the Twitter real quickly, and I'm going to show you. Let's see, Caller Informer actually posted this right here, and it is pretty cool. So so this is the pretty much the it's who time, right? So this is how it's going to look. So see right here, it says breed count 2 out of 7, and 2 out of 7 there's going to be a breeding fee, and you have like this type of potion here, and this is how you're going to be able to breed your Sparkies, and you can do whatever you like with them. You either can trade them, you can put it up for sale, or you can set them up for your cadets if that's something that you're interested in for the Color Quest Academy, or you can just use them to play, of course. And up here, as you can see, it has the Sparky, it has the lands, so there's digital real estate, you have items and accessories, I guess, and bundle. This bundle, obviously is kind of like a little gift box, but we'll see what that is when it comes out. Pretty interesting. I'm intrigued to see what this bundle holds. So if you go forward, there's one more picture. You can change like the breeds. Obviously, these are just like placeholder characters right here, these Sparkies. There's gonna be much more customizable Sparkies going forward, and there's gonna be obviously this is pretty cool right here. So it is showing that you're gonna actually pay a fee in collar. That's what it's showing. So it says breeding fee for collar. So maybe 4 amounts of collar or 4 tokens of collar. That's pretty cheap fee. I don't know, but we'll just have to see what that will be worth in the future. If collar was 1 cent, let's say, I am not saying that it's gonna be 1 cent, but if it's 1 cent, this is pretty bullish right here, right? It'd be 4 cents inside of the metaverse as a fee to click Let's Breed. But of course, so right here, Caller Informant said, the website was revamped, and that's what I showed earlier. There's going to be breeding in Collar Quest. There's PvE, PvE, PvP, and adventure questing, exploring the metaverse and gathering to craft. And you're going to be able to own, your land, as we saw here on the picture. So Sparkies, land, items, bundle, you name it. I mean, there is just so many possibilities. It's just ever expanding. I mean, every day I just see something different. I wonder, what's coming up next, right? I'm sure everybody is saying the same thing. So we have Color Quest tokenomics, and this is another very important section. Let's go into it. So Color Quest tokenomics, the utility of Color Quest may come from the demand from players who acquire Sparkies, upgrade Sparkies abilities, or from Sparkies breeding. The players in gameplay choices who choose to do of any example listed will trigger an exchange of tokens for NFT game items. These funds are spent and will be deposited based on the percentages showed in figure 8.7. So this is the figure right here, and of course this is subject to change. I think this is wonderful because it adds value to every single token. It has its dynamics, and you'll be able to earn this, and you'll be able to stake, and you'll be able to play, and gain the gem token from playing inside the metaverse. Something to note is that gem token will not be released not until Color Quest comes out. Okay, so the main two tokens that are gonna be up and providing liquidity and staking and farming is going to be Collar and Tag. So Gem is gonna be a little bit further down the road, and this is specifically for Collar Quest. So Collar Quest play to earn token is Gem. Very, very important for you to note that, guys. Okay, it's not going to be the same as Tag and Collar with the liquidity and basically farming and staking at the beginning when Goji swap releases. So Tag also will not be available until Goji platform releases as well. That's a very another important note there. Okay, so the elected board Collar has oversight responsibility for the treasury wallet. The board at a public meeting may consider how best to use these funds in many different ways. So included but not limited to investing in funds in other metaverse play to earn games, adding additional tokens in the metaverse that would increase the play to earn possible from gameplay, work on institutional investors that seek to buy any of our tokens, thereby not impacting the price from swapping out native tokens into other tokens to fund the metaverse growth. So this is also very, very important because it's going to stay inside of that metaverse. I like that. I think that's pretty awesome. You just get the tokens that you want from inside the metaverse, you have the holdings, and you can do whatever you like with it independently. So Color Quest, the Color Crew utility is this metaverse, and there's just obviously much more to come. Another really beautiful thing that I like to express is that it's going to be played on any desktop, any laptop or device, meaning your mobile devices, your tablet, your smartphones and things like that. This is great because this gives a broader range of accessibility to the game, either on the go or at home on your laptop. So there is obviously there's certain games that you can only play on a desktop or on a device like a mobile device, but no, Color Quest is going to be released on all of the device. Okay, so everyone will be able to use whatever they would enjoy. Like me myself, I prefer to be on the computer, and then at one point I can be on my phone or tablet on the go. I would love to have that versatility, and you will have that in Color Quest, which is wonderful. The development has started from October 13, and little things are coming afloat. As you guys saw, I shared the picture before from breeding. We're gonna just continue getting updates as soon as Morpheus receives this from the developers. He's constantly sharing that in the Discord, so please guys, remember to go into our website and follow the socials. Come into the Telegram if you like that. Go into the official Twitter, but mainly where all the information and everything is put up is mainly Discord, guys. So please come and join us on the Discord. You're welcome to ask any questions anytime. Everyone is very, very helpful there. So these NFTs are gonna have random characteristics, abilities, and various skills, and gonna battle against computer or PvP, as we stated before. Guys, that is all for me today. I really hope that you guys are enjoying all of these developments. There's in tokenomics here. You guys can see the Color Quest tokenomics as well on this section. You can read more about it here on the allocation and how all of these things are being used As is said before, this 20% is going to be in the treasury, and downvoting for disbursement or reserve funds. How it's going to be used is, part of the community, and once you're an investor and you're part of the collar crew, we really, really wish that you guys, take your time to wanting to participate in all of these beautiful things. Again, everybody, my name is JD. I'm not a financial advisor. I follow my heart. I follow my vision. I do this out of love for community, for something that is, more than I could have ever imagined, specifically as a gamer at heart, aside of being an investor that I was in Shib, and then investing in collar because I was following, my passion about Shiba swap. I could have never imagined that it was going to be something like this, a video game. I'm such a fan of video games and things like that, and to be able to kind of mix the two in one, I'm pretty happy that Collar Crew, I can call it my second home. So, all right, everybody, you guys have a blessed night. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time.